can you come with me over here?
Yes, sir.
Wrangling you.
Okay, we'll go out in this just for a second. We'll just wait.
Yeah, I can get people to their seats. I need to see if the people that are, do we have a bunch of empty reserved seats? Should they be up there?
I'm not sure Audrey's going to get in there.
I don't want to get a seat. I don't want to. Please confirm with Rebecca. If everybody can start taking their seats or gathering around as best you can. If you are a ribbon cutter and you can move, there's a few seats still in the front. We'd like to see you up here. You know who you are? Or any one of these reserved yellow seats is perfect. Thank you. We're going to get started in just a minute. I know it's warm. I'm just going to put them right here. I think they'll sit there? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I do have a couple seats available still in these front rows if anybody would like to find one. Good, how are you? You love making me smile. All right, thank you, everybody, and thank you for being here. This is an amazing day. I'm honored to stand before you as we celebrate the grand opening of the Reno Public Safety Center. There are some people in this audience that I've spoken to recently that didn't know if this day was ever going to come, but it is here. And it is beautiful and amazing. And you're going to hear and see more about that as we move forward through this program. So before we begin, I'd like to welcome the Reno Honor Guard for a ceremonial raising of the flag, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance by retired Lieutenant Scott Dugan, who is responsible for a lot of the magic you're going to see today. So please stand if you are able for the flag salute.
Honor
Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you to the Reno Honor Guard and retired Lieutenant Scott Dugan. Now I would like to invite Pastor Cesar Manera for the blessing.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am super excited to be here, and please join me in prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day, a day that has been years in the making and that finally is here. And Lord, we thank you for every single person, our mayor, every elected official that had a part in this vision, in this dream that now it's a reality. And Father, we thank you for every officer and civilian staff that is going to work here. And we pray your blessing on this building, on these facilities, that will be serving our community, protecting our community. And we ask your blessings in the precious name of Jesus. Amen.
Thank you, Pastor. I would like to extend a warm welcome to the members of the Reno Police Department, along with some very special guests in attendance today to mark this historic occasion. This building likely would not be here without their support and leadership. Please stand when your name is called. To our Reno City Council members, Reno Mayor Hillary Sheevy.
Oh, I am standing. I'm so short, I am standing.
You don't have to listen to me, I guess, you know. Vice Mayor Naomi Dewar. Councilmember Devin Reese. Councilmember Jenny Breckus. Councilmember Miguel Martinez. Councilmember Megan Ebert. And Councilmember Kathleen Taylor, who could not be here with us today. Additional Reno voting council members, Oscar Delgado, Naoma Jardin, and Bonnie Weber. And to our city leadership, who is in support of the police department and has made all of this possible and has helped us with this big transition. Our interim city manager, Jackie Bryant. City Attorney Carl Hall. And our other esteemed dignitaries in attendance, U.S. Senator Jackie Rosen. Arturo Garzon with Congressman Mark Amadei's office. Michael Dayton with the Lieutenant Governor's office. Retired General Ron Bath. There you are. I'm sorry, retired Major General Ron Bath. Got to get that right. Our Washoe County Commissioners and County Manager in attendance, please stand and be recognized. Washoe County District Attorney Christopher Hicks and members of his team. Would the leaders of our law enforcement partner agencies please stand and be recognized? Thank you. There are many religious and spiritual leaders that pray for each and every one of us every day. Would you please stand and be recognized also? City of Sparks council members and city manager, please stand and be recognized. University of Nevada President Brian Sandoval. Washoe County School District trustees, would please stand. A very esteemed and special guest and dear friend of all of ours, Marilyn Newton, former Reno Gazette Journal photographer. We see who's the most popular person in the room. And also, members of the media, thank you for your ongoing help and support as we continue to be transparent in everything that we do, including the opening of this Public Safety Center. Today, August 15th, 2024, marks a significant milestone in Reno's history. We are here today to officially open the new Public Safety Center, the new home of the Reno Police Department. And with that, I would like to welcome Mayor Hillary Sheevey.
Thank you so much.
I'm trying to find where I put yours.
She said, "Can I take your notes? I promise I'll put them up here. I won't lose them."
No, I lost him. This is my fault.
And you know me. I don't read a script anyway. You know me. I can't do it. She's asking me now if I want to step. I'm here. I love you guys. No, it's fine.
Okay, we're good.
I'm all good.
You get a
I'm all
step
good.
and notes. You get both of it. You get
I get
everything.
steps and notes. All right. I don't even know where to begin. This is really, really miraculous to look out here and see all of you being in just huge supporters of this project. One group that we did not mention, and I do want to give them a huge shout out because you guys have been the backbone so much of the Reno Police Department for many, many chiefs that we've had, incredible chiefs, Chief Pitts, Chief Soto, and now Chief Nance, is the Chiefs Advisory Board. I see you over here. Stand up. Perry DiLoretto in the house. General Bath in the house. And you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. And my favorite Carson City Sheriff. You're my only sheriff there, but thank you so much for being here. It really means a lot. I have to tell you, this is something that I never thought, like Chief Nance said, we never thought we would see. I will tell you, I remember when I was first elected on the job, I was incredibly naive, and I'll never forget Chief Pitts came into my office, and I met with each department, and I said, "What do you guys need? What do you need?" And he said, "Hillary, I don't even want to tell you what we need," because he goes, "It's never, ever going to happen." And I said, "Tell me, what is it you need?" And he said, "We really need a police department, something to be proud of, something that we can invest in this community in." And he goes, "But Hillary, it's never going to happen." He goes, I've tried. It's never going to happen." And I said, "Don't underestimate me. I'm super competitive. And when it comes to my police, I will stop at nothing to make sure we have a community that's safe and prosperous and really investing in our police." So all the men and women of the Reno Police Department who are here today, please give them a huge round of applause. There are a few people, honestly, I mean, it takes a lot of people to get this done. I can't even begin to tell you, this is really a dream come true for any mayor when you see a project of this magnitude. It does not happen without people that are just so incredibly good at what they do. And one of those people, and she hates it when I do this to her, but I love to do it anyway because I know it embarrasses you, but Carrie Koski, come up. It would not have happened without her. Get over here. This woman, give her a standing ovation. She deserves it. She absolutely deserves it. And she's going to cry. I'm going to cry because she said, "Hillary, I never thought this would happen." And it's happening.
It's happening.
What do you think?
I think it's just awesome. This is one of the projects that I'm most proud of. I really am.
And
We've done so many things. We're making everyday life better for everyone.
And we get up here, council members, and go, "Look what I did." This is who did.
No.
Day in and day out.
I'm the implementer. You all, with your vision and your support, this
I'm not
council.
an engineer. I'm
but-
not fabulous like you are.
Yep.
You're amazing. Mwah, I love you, my friend.
I had a team that was awesome. Our public works team was just absolutely awesome.
And Public Works, where are you in the house?
Yes,
Where are you guys? Raise your hands.
Justin.
Justin, where are you? Stand up. Stand up, Justin.
Caitlin.
Caitlin,
This
back
is my
here.
team.
This is her team that made this happen. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Like I said, oh my God, I can't believe it. She walked up to me. She was literally crying.
I was.
Right. I also want to recognize that at the time we had different council members in place. And so I do want to shout out to Councilwoman Dewar, Councilman Delgado. I don't know if you're here anywhere. She's not here. Bonnie Weber, Councilwoman Weber, thank you so much for being here. I was elated to see you. It means a lot. And Councilwoman Jardin, thank you so much. It truly means a lot. You know, council meetings are interesting and very difficult at times. And Councilman Reese, where'd you go? I saw you earlier. Oh, you're right in front of my face. I don't have my glasses on. I don't have my readers on. But I just want to say thank you to all of you, because without your support and your vote on making this happen, it never would have became a reality, ever, ever, ever. I have to tell you, this is also was huge. I hope that the men and women of the Reno Police Department really understand this. One person in particular that was relentless with this project, and that was Chief Soto at the time. He is not here, and however, I am going to try to FaceTime him and say, "Where are you?" No, let's see if we can do it. Hi,
How are you?
Chief Soto. Guess where I'm at?
I think you're probably at the news station.
I am.
Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations, everyone. He says. Any other words of wisdom?
My only words of wisdom is I'm so happy for all the men and women of the department and for our community. You guys did a fantastic job. I wish I could be there, but it's my daughter's birthday and we're out of town. But I'm so happy for everybody, and I miss you. I hope everybody's doing very well.
Thank you, Chief Soto. You're amazing. Thank you. Anyway, it meant a lot to him. I know, he was really unhappy that he couldn't be here, but we had many, many conversations about this very special place. And it's funny. People obviously in politics, people will criticize, and that's fine. They can do what they do. But people have said, the price. And I say, you can't put a price on people. And this is about the people, and this is about our community, and it's about the men and women of the Reno Police Department, and all you do and all you sacrifice every single day for us. I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I hope this building makes you proud. I walked in, my heart was beating so fast. I want to say thank you to everyone who's here from the Reno Gazette-Journal. Wave your hand. Marilyn for mayor, my God's sakes. But anyone from the Reno Gazette-Journal, anyone else? Yes, thank you so much, because you made this transition really, really simple, but also so many memories. And we hope to continue so many great stories out of this building, helping our community stay safe and being there for one another. Thank you to the men and women from the Reno Police Department. I love you guys. Mwah, you're amazing. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Now I have to go back and find my notes.
Sorry.
It was a terrible idea. I don't know why I did that.
We were trying to be organized.
Yeah, so we say that. This is why I'm not in charge of anything like this. So thank you. And I'm on the wrong page. We're going to do this one more time. Those are your notes. This is why I can't do this. You and I are not a good pair for these things. I'm going to tell you right now. We should not have this thing together. We just did. Okay, here we go. Now I think we are on to Senator Rosen. So come on up. Thank you.
No. I carried my own notes. There you go. But no. I just have to tell you that being up here and this just feels like home. You look around, and when you're in Reno, everybody knows everyone. It all matters. People take care of each other. We're investing in our community, and you can feel it in here. This isn't just a building. This represents, well, I told a lot of stories before. It's going to tell a lot of stories again. hopefully they're stories of bravery, of valor, of strength, and hopefully saving and helping others. And so this is really a great feeling, and everybody who's here, I know you feel it too, and I'm very proud to be here to share it today with all of you, and Chief Nance, all of your officers, everybody from the Reno Police Department, those who've retired, those who are still here, everybody who helped make this project possible. Everybody helps to keep our community safe. We are so very grateful because your work is just crucial to the health and well-being of our communities. Safety's about so much more, right? It is about building community. It is about our neighbors. It is about our friends. And for those of you who wear the uniform, every day you walk away from the safety of your homes and you put your lives on the line to keep us all safe. And you know the risks of your job, but your sense of service is stronger, and we are grateful. Your sense of service pushes you to do everything you can to support families in this city. And the least we can do for all of you is make sure you have everything you need. It's a gorgeous building. I can't wait to see everything you've done. But the support, the funding, the training, the resources, all of that to do your job safely, effectively, and take care of your heart that drives you to do this important job. And that's really why I'm so glad to be here. And this safety center, by being in the heart of downtown, you're going to be able to respond to emergencies faster. Faster saves lives. Faster makes a difference. You'll be able to do more outreach with the community. We know how important that community outreach is, because for every person's life you touch, who you bring in, give them a sense of purpose, it changes the communities, makes them safer. And you'll be located to so many of the residents you served. And because this building is better equipped to accommodate your growing police force and all the technology, all the tools, everything you need. Yeah, I heard you had to lift it up so it's stronger even to withstand natural disasters. Let's hope we don't have any of those, but just in case. But you have backup generators. You have a solar energy system. It is state of the art because it's important that when there's an emergency, you don't have to worry about your team, Chief. That's what this building is. It's the kind of resources you deserve, and that's why in the Senate I work across the aisle to make sure these kinds of things happen too. And as I've met with law enforcement officials, some of you here and all across the state, one of the biggest challenges that comes up, honestly, is the dire shortages of officers and support staff so you can do your job. It's why I worked across party lines to take action so local departments can, well, recruit and retain. It's the name of the bill. We signed on to that bipartisan bill. It does exactly what it is, recruit and retain. Creates a federal pipeline between local police departments, our school districts, to facilitate recruitment activities, encourage young people to enter these careers. And when you're here, we want to be sure that we give you the respect and the tools and, frankly, the incentives to stay, right? And so that's why it matters. This bill was signed into law, and it's going to cover a lot of these costs, recruitment, onboarding, easier to bring on new officers. And for the officers, like I said, who are here, we're going to be able to give you support for that too. And for the Reno Police Department, since we're standing here in front of this building, I've helped secure more than $3 million in federal funding over the last few years for multiple projects that are going to be on board here to invest in better equipment to solve crimes. Better equipment to solve crimes, support our mental health and wellness, and so many other programs for our officers. And that some of that funding is going to be the critical, innovative forensic lab management system. And these investments, they're parts of the millions of dollars I've secured for over a dozen projects for law enforcement agencies across Nevada in just the last couple of years. And of course, I'm not done yet, because this building is, as you're moving in, we're not done yet. There's a lot of things you're going to need, and we're going to work together to be sure that we listen. Here's where the seeds of this legislation comes from. We know Chief Nance and others, we sit at these round tables. You are boots on the ground, you and your team. This is where the seeds of the legislation comes from. What do you need? What's going to help you do your job better? We take that back to Washington, and that's what I work on. So you tell me what you need, and we're going to find a way to get it to you. And that's what we're doing. This is why we're helping to make this a reality and helping to make it grow strong. And I know you're going to have a lot of new ideas to fill up every space in this building. And we know when our public safety officers, when they have the training, the tools, the resources for them, the support staff for their families, we're all better for it. Every single one of it. You can feel it here now. It feels good, doesn't it? It feels good to be part of this family, this community that's doing this. I am so proud and honored to be your partner. I look forward to the roundtable with all the new wish lists that you want to, and then coming to see what you're doing with them. And that makes me very proud. And thank you for having me here today, Chief.
Okay. At this point in time, I'd like to invite Arturo with Congressman Mark Amadei's office to present a certificate.
Thank you, Chief Nance.
Oh, now you've lost
Hang on.
place.
No, I
First
don't.
computer of the world. Don't do that to me. Come on.
I'll make sure to hold. There you go. All right. So I would like to thank all of our dignitaries, our elected officials, our RPD department, all of our community members for coming out here and supporting this momentous occasion, this event. As I was thinking about what I wanted to say in my short speech, I just wanted to share an anecdote of something that happened to me when I got a citation, and I had to go and pay my citation at the other old building where there was no parking. And knowing that we now have parking spaces here makes a big difference. So when I went to pay my citation, I came out and I looked at my windshield and I was like, oh my God, I just finished paying. And I already have another ticket on my windshield. This is ridiculous. But you know what? Maybe help build this building, right? So, I'm really excited, to have this wonderful new building. I was already inside. It looks beautiful. I hope that, all of our community is able to have better access and, as I mentioned earlier, better parking, But I'm just excited to have a building that will maybe provide, more services for our community. So, Chief Nance, on behalf of Congressman Amadei, I would just like to present a congressional recognition to Reno Police Department in honor of celebrating the ribbon cutting of your new public safety center. Thank you for your dedication and commitment to protecting our community. Signed, Mark Amadei, Member of Congress. So.
Thank you.
I'm really sorry for your ticket, but that's code enforcement. I can introduce you to Alex Woodley. Where's Alex? He was in the audience a few minutes ago, and he can help you with that. Correct, Alex? Don't remind me afterwards. I'll get you some help with that. So quickly, I just want to tell everybody, we've talked a lot about that we needed this space. It's very apparent. Parking, space for people, space for growth, future growth, all of the things that we needed to do. But I'm just going to give you a few points that maybe some of you are unaware of. The current Reno Police Department is 65,000 square feet. This building more than doubles that. We have plenty of room both for all of our officers and for future growth. We have spaces that are going to remain empty so that we can add more people to better serve our community. Another little fun tidbit of fact about our current police department. Raise your hand if you have ever worked out of a jail cell. Okay, I see some hands raised in the audience. Okay, so not for those reasons, but that's where your place of employment was, inside a jail cell. We have literal jail cells with bars, chains, and locks on them right now that's what people are working out of. That is not a welcoming space. It's not modern. It's not technologically savvy. We cannot have people working in that. So that's how much we've outgrown. That's how big we have grown that we had to resort to putting people in jail cells. Not criminals. employees. So this space meets the highest standards of efficiency, safety, and ensuring that our officers have the resources that they need to protect and serve our community. It serves as a safe place for our community to gather, meet, interact with us and each other. This building shows the culmination of successful partnerships between local government, private contractors, and community stakeholders. I'm going to announce some of the partnerships that we've had here. These partners include Plenium Builders, general contractor, led by President Tobin Bastois. Is he here? Tobin here? Wave. Is he pretending like he doesn't exist back there in the back of the room? Mm-hmm. I see you. Studio D plus A project architect, led by principal architect Casey Clark. Amoresco Renewable Energy Company. And many other vendors, including HB Workplaces, Building Control Services, Teledata Technologies, PowerCom Solutions, Space Servers, Intermountain, Sign Crafters, and many, many more. Thank you to the Regional Transportation Commission for turning this into a two-way street for us so we can go both directions. Really, what that stopped is my officers from making illegal turns. So I really appreciate you. Thank you. And there's so many other city vendors that we had involved with this, and so many city departments. You don't realize how much goes into a city department, a new building with the city. IT, maintenance and operations, public works, just to name a few. Every single person was involved in this, and so we really appreciate all the help and the support you've given us during the time that this building was being built. So Carrie Koski already got a huge shout out, but I got to do it also. She's pretty amazing, and it was a joy to work with her, and the amount of effort and support that she provided as we did this was phenomenal. Somehow Justin George escaped to the back of the room, but there he is back there. Hi, Justin. Thank you. And even trying to hide further into the crowd is Scott Dugan. So he should probably at least come forward a little bit. So Scott is a retired lieutenant, and he was one of the original starts of this, and he really did work on putting a customized spin on this department to make sure that it had everything that our officers needed, met with the countless people, and the ideas were brilliant that he had. So he got really smart, and he did a lot of stuff, and so he's been great to work with for me. So I don't know if you know this, I came in when this building was already designed, planned, and everything, and I was so impressed with all of that already. And then I'm going to get in trouble for this next one, but Jen? Jen's my girl. Yeah, come here, Jen. You got to get a photo, too. Watching Jen come in here and boss everybody around, it made my heart swell with pride. Just watching her just be such a strong woman and do so many different things and come up with ideas and catch little bitty things. Yesterday we were in the locker room and she's like, I got to move that sign. I was like, okay, move the sign. But just amazing, and amazing to work with, an amazing partner. So thank you. And if you ever want to thank Jen, Dr. Pepper. So as many of you know, this building once housed the Reno Gazette-Journal. Our decision to refurbish and remodel rather than rebuild was a critical one. It made sense financially and for the environment. By salvaging materials and implementing energy-efficient systems, we've aligned this project with our city's sustainability goals. From the outside, it looks pretty similar to the RGJ building that our longtime residents remember. But on the inside, it's entirely new. Every single thing in this building is brand new. Restructuring, yes, we had to lift the building up. We had to make it safe for officers. And the amenities and the little touches that were put in are great. These include enhancing technology infrastructure, private interview rooms, a community engagement room, increased facilities for our female officers, an information gathering hub, expansive offices, break rooms, and more. We've designed a space that meets the highest standards of efficiency and safety, ensuring that our officers have the resources that they need to go out in our community and serve and protect each and every one of you. There's also places throughout the building where officers and our professional staff members can go to decompress from the daily stressors that they see. The facility's completion marks the beginning of a new chapter for the Reno Police Department, and it shows the commitment our community, elected officials, and leaders have had to this police department. The Reno Police Department is so proud of the new building and can't wait for the citizens of Reno to come to their police department. But this building is not just for us, it's for all of you. From the bottom of my heart, I want to thank everyone for coming out today to celebrate the opening of the new Public Safety Center. Our officers begin moving into the building this week, and we hope to complete that entire move by early fall. I actually put a hard stop date on it, but we'll see if they listen to me. The public will be able to start coming here for police reports and other law enforcement needs later in October, and we're going to start holding community meetings and other meetings that we have with the public here starting this week. We had one today. Again, this center is more than just a police station. It's a symbol of our dedication to public safety. So now at this time, because everybody's hot and tired of listening to me talk, and that's okay, we are going to do this ribbon cutting. So I have several people to come up, and I'm going to announce who they are, and if you can join me in the front. Mayor Sheevy.
Yes. Before we do that,
You can do anything you want. You're in charge.
No, there is one very important person that we forgot to recognize, and this is really, really important. Bill Thomas, where are you? Come on up. Bill Thomas is the one came to me and said, I think I have the perfect place for the Reno Police Department. And he said, Hillary, I know how much you care about mental health. He kind of was like, imagine them being outside by the Truckee River. I was like, oh my gosh. And if it was not for Bill and everything that you have done for the city of Reno while you were there, we would not be here today. So really, this is just a testament to the wonderful work that you did at the city of Reno. He is now, for those of you that don't know, is now the director at RTC, but I was lucky enough to have him as one of my city managers, I don't know, maybe 10 years. But we are standing here today because of you, my friend. So come on up. I want you to cut the ribbon with us.
He's on my list.
Okay. Oh, you're on the list. You made it on the list. I feel like Survivor up here. No, just kidding. One other big group. My SAVE officers, I love you guys. Thank you for all you do in our community. You're amazing, each and every single one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're just so grateful that you're here celebrating with us, but all the work that you do in our community as well. So I don't know if I forgot to thank you, but they always tell you, stop thanking people, because then people get upset. But, okay, love you guys. Thank you very much. Wait, one fun fact. I do want to say this, because I thought this was fascinating. Do you know the old police department was built for 23,000 people? 23,000 people. Can you imagine that? Who knew that? 23,000 people. So think about how much we have grown and changed as a city. So it's what? Now 250, right? We're now a medium-sized city. So it's really miraculous to think how far we've come. And I just want to say thank you to Chief Nance. She has been tremendous. We are so lucky to have you in your new home.
Okay, I'm going to call up the rest of my ribbon cutters. Mayor Sheevy, you're a ribbon cutter. You got to go up there. Vice Mayor Dewar, Councilmember Reese. Is Councilmember Breckus present? I don't see her. Okay. Councilmember Martinez, Councilmember Ebert. Taylor's not here. Oscar Delgado is not present. Councilmember Jardin. Councilmember Weber, come on up. Senator Rosen. Interim City Manager Jackie Bryant, Assistant City Manager Hodge, and Santoya, you guys are up. Carrie Koski, you got to come on up. Justin, you got to get yourself out of that back row. Come on up here. Carl Hall, you're coming on up. Tobin, can't hide no more. I saw you. Scott Dugan, you also can't hide anymore. Come on up.
upside down.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm kidding.
Everybody has to hold on to, otherwise it falls down.
Okay.
There you go.
Do a countdown.
Okay.
Yeah, because we all
I
got
would
to
love
do
you.
that.
You come over here. He can take a picture of you. Come on.
Marilyn.
Marilyn, come over here. How cool will this be with Marilyn in the shot? Get over here.
No, you're totally good.
Yay.
No, use me as a support. It's totally good.
Because we'll say it was in the RG.
Marilyn, you got your own
Okay.
scissors.
You want hammer or scissors?
Hold on to your
I can't get everyone.
Hold on.
Well, you need to
Marilyn,
back
this is a
up.
first for you. I know it.
Everybody get real close. We're really love each other as friends.
Okay.
And everybody.
So everybody, you have to hold the ribbon when you cut it, otherwise it falls down.
And
Does
it's
everybody
bad
know the rules?
juju if you don't. Everyone hold on.
Who's doing it?
Who's counting? Mayor, you
I'll
want to
go
count?
3. Okay, ready on the count of 3. 1, 2. I did not say 3. Someone. Perry, I see you over there, Perry. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Yay!
Okay, with the ribbon cutting being done, I know some of you didn't see it, but there's going to be great photos. We are going to be able to move inside and look at some of the public-facing places in the department. I also really do want to thank our SAVE officers for being here, helping us with controlling the traffic. And we have some cadets here that are doing a phenomenal job, future police officers directing you all in. Thank you all for coming. It is greatly appreciated, and I look forward to seeing you inside for refreshments.